Hello, what is up? So, I thought I'd make a video about looking at Star Wars Outlaws again. And here's just some more information because I did install OptiScaler again. I got it to work, but there is issues with this OptiScaler in the game. You get crashes when you try and change to some settings like DLSS and all that. So I wouldn't really recommend using this at the moment, but there will be more updates by this person who's developed OptiScaler in the future, I would imagine. So I'll just basically wait until then. But looking at FSR 3, it actually looks alright in the game to me. So I think they have improved it with updates. So it's one of them. It's definitely not looking the worst it can be, FSR 3 in this game. So I think it's not too bad. Even when you're looking at the hair, I think they've improved that massively compared to when I first played it. So if we just gotta do this. Yeah, so I thought I'd have a look at it. Yeah, it's just too unstable with OptiScaler. So I've completely uninstalled it. Turn all this down. With view stuff, it seems to be you got to turn it right. Maybe 20 would be alright. Seems to be really loud for them on their games. Usually 40 or 30 could be enough, but alright, so I know what's gonna happen. Yeah. They just fucking hit you.
We can't hide now, Nick. Glad that's over.
There's more. Alright, here it is. I do want it a bit more light really in this game. That's the trouble with this game. You get these people popping up and knocking you over. Anyway, so I've got that. Oh, another thing I noticed with it as well, it was knocking the FPS down by a fair bit, like more, like 20. I was literally losing a fair bit of FPS. So so it clearly wasn't working properly with that OptiScaler. But as I said, I think the guy who's created that OptiScaler is gonna further optimize it for games where it ain't working. So just gotta wait for that. I mean, it is working really well in most of these games, majority of these games, almost every game. So I just thought I'd make this, have a look at the settings. We obviously have to go on that. On quality, you can go extra quality, but it's pointless because it does run pretty heavy. But yeah, I thought, so had a look at this. So, I mean, I wouldn't bother with that, I'd leave that at high. It's just resolution of the reflections. And for me personally, I'm not too bothered about that as long as you get reflections, same with that. But maybe that could be worthwhile. So if you change that, so you need to go somewhere really. Right, so So you're getting over 70 to 80. It definitely looks decent enough on FSR 3. Obviously FSR 4 would be better, but you literally, you know, I think this has done good enough job, this OptiScaler, in majority of games I've said. So we just have to wait until that's 6, but it looks alright here. I mean, my character looks pretty good. So, another look. Yeah, so obviously I literally wouldn't bother with that. I think that I'd rather have the extra 40 to 50 FPS, as I was saying in my path tracing video. I just don't see, even on Nvidia, I wouldn't bother with that. So if you put that to Ultra, interested to see. Well, yeah, I mean, I'd say just put that on to leave the rest of higher. That's probably how I'd play it. And this is before frame generation, but again, I don't see the point. So 1440p, I'd say just
Pull that. Like shadows, right?
obviously 4K you can probably go balanced, and FSR3 used to look alright balanced. It's very game dependent with but the hair quality surprisingly looks alright on the FSR3 on there. So Ubisoft seems to have optimised it pretty well. Again, you're getting over 100 FPS. So I do think, as I was saying, I mean, for me, I mean, you can put it on low, but all that does is this, literally, it seems to be working alright on that, but I still think, I mean, even on low, it knocks it down too much for me. And all you're getting is improved lighting, and I think, is it worth it? I don't think it is. I mean, still looks alright to me. It will be brighter with that on, but in this game, see, there's certain games where it just literally, I think it's a bit, you got all the ray tracing anyway. And I do think a lot of it, for me personally, is overkill, especially when you're looking at like resolution. That's just, you can go very high. I wouldn't bother with that personally. I mean, fair enough if it's in games like Cyberpunk, it does make a dramatic difference, but not in this game. So, I mean, that's literally how I see it. Oh yeah, considering, I mean, you're not even got frame generation on, we can put it on, but yeah, you're getting that. Obviously, it is fake frames, but it does. I have noticed in some games it just smooths that frame time out of it, and I mean, it does. To be fair, when I've used it, I've tried it on the frame generation. It does work really well. I mean, it don't feel. I remember trying it out on Velgard, that Dragon Age game, and it felt, even on the Nvidia I put it on, it felt too delayed, and I had the reflex on. So some games they just can't optimize it to work well. So as you can see, yeah, I mean, that looks good enough to me without that Nvidia tech on. So where is it? It's in video, isn't it? Oh, why they just can't put... Oh, it isn't. Oh, yeah, because I was thinking advanced graphics. So that's because it's on the third party. So we just put it on Ultra. Yeah, I mean, to me, it ain't making a... It's probably a bit brighter, that's it. Yeah, I wish I could, but I don't. So, for me, I mean, even that looks good. I think this game does a good enough job without that, to be honest. Yeah, that's how I see it. So there you go. I mean, if there was enough games doing a good enough job with the path tracing, I think maybe it is more worth it. But then again, when I'm losing like 60, 50 FPS just because I've put path tracing on, I'm never going to think it's worth it until these graphics cards can actually run it far better than what I'm seeing now. Even on the 4090, as I said, I've got that, and I just think, as like on Black Myth Wukong, what is the fucking point when because it introduces like poorer 1% lows and all that. I mean that's better than what that was showing. It's because I didn't press the key to start the monitoring of the 1% lows. So if I don't press it, it just stay at 0 or whatever on there. But yeah, if it's introducing like more stutters and all that, because that's what I found it does as well, that path tracing, because it feels like it's just making the card struggle to run the game more than it should, because it is literally overkill for me. They're trying to put too much into a game, but so as I said, it feels like it's a beta feature. So I don't, unless it's a smooth experience, I don't see the point of it. So it's basically, for me, it's just logical to not use it. Like I do like to think logically in life, and if something don't make sense to me, I won't do it. So that's how I see it. I mean, that is nice and bright there. Certainly in this game, it makes no sense to use that. So I virtually maxed the game out on the 9070 XT, and it's running really well. You could do this at 4K. So yeah, that is decent enough. I mean, FSR 3, see some games, it seems to look pretty good, FSR 3. So I don't, it seems to be certain games will exploit the weaknesses of it. So even though we can't get FSR 4 in this game, I'd say FSR 3 looks good enough. So and I did, there were, before the updates it was looking pretty bad, but I think they've updated. It's fair play to Ubisoft. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. Thought I'd have a look at the settings and see what we can do on the 9070 XT. Okay, thanks for watching. And obviously, as I said, that OptiScaler's not worth it on there because you will get a lot of crashes. So now I've had a good look at it, I've realised that. Although you can install it, but it's not worth it. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you later.